Welcome back, NYC Fragrance family. Top 10 designers for the summer of 2020. Now, hopefully we get a summer here in New York, because, I don't know, things aren't at their best right now. But anyway, these are my designers. Hit you with the niche first. Now we get a little bit price friendly when we get to the designers. And then when I get to the cheap list, they are all price friendly. First one on the list, you might question this one. Some people might say, how is this in the 10? They're not ranked in any order, so no, I'm just starting with this one. Doesn't mean it's number 10, but I'm going to start with this one. And it's from the house of Montblanc, and it is Legend Spirit. Legend Spirit basically is very similar to Paco Rabanne's Invictus Aqua 2016. It's going to make for a great fragrance in the summertime. You know, Invictus Aqua 2016 is one well sought after fragrance in the designer community, and for good reason. The smell in the air is really nice. This is going to be a good fragrance to have. If you can't get the 2016 Invictus Aqua, pick yourself up Legend Spirit. You won't be disappointed. It's very similar, very close. The next one I have is what I call the James Bond fragrance for the summer. If I'm looking to smell like a spy, smell like a man's man, the one that women drool over, I want to smell like this. And the fragrance is Dior Eau Sauvage. Now this is the EDT, but I know that there's other versions of it. But still captivating. That citrus, that elegance, the muskiness, that fougere quality. You wear this and, like I said, you smell like that guy. He's the man. That's all I'm going to say. Next one. I don't own, I have decants, but I don't own Bleu de Chanel. Chanel right there. Probably going to have to get at least one bottle. I don't see how I can not get it, but this fragrance in the meantime, to me, is almost like a hybrid of Bleu de Chanel and Chanel Egoiste Platinum. And it is Missoni pour Homme. Like I said, nice and simply put, Chanel Egoiste Platinum, nice sprayer, magnetic cap, and Bleu de Chanel. Just a fantastic fragrance. This has got so much versatility. I think it could be worn all year round, but again, another great, elegant date night. I will say this is a good date night fragrance for the summertime. So, the next one. This one keeps coming back and keeps coming back and keeps coming back, but you know what? It just is what it is. Think of Terre de Hermes, the vetiver, some citrus, but then it gets a little dash in the neroli, and what you get is Dunhill Icon. Again, another one that gets talked about a lot, shows up on lists a lot. This one from the sample when I first got it, had to go out and get this bottle. It's fantastic. Works perfectly on my skin. Lasts all day. Great summer work scent as far as I'm concerned. Probably one of my staples during the summer for work. The next one, to me, there's a fragrance that I enjoy from the house of Bulgari, and it's called Pour Homme Soir. It's a tea fragrance. This fragrance here to me is that fragrance, but elevated, slightly more classiness, definitely more nighttime elegant. And it is from the house of Hermes, and it is Citron Noir. That gradient, beautiful blue bottle. I love the color of this bottle. And this fragrance, nice sprayer. That lime in this fragrance is sick. And then the tea note combined with that black lime, it is It's, I don't know. I just love fragrances like this. And I do love my citruses. Not everybody does. But this one here takes that Homme Soir and takes it to the moon, as far as I'm concerned. So the next one on the list, I mean, if I was ranking this would have to be number one. Come on, it's my favorite of all time. And if you know the channel, you know what it is. Chanel Egoiste Platinum. I'm not going to go into too much detail on this one because it's been around. It's just a lavender, masculine. I don't know why I'm even spraying it. I've worn this for so many years. I know this fragrance like the back of my hand. It is, man, so many memories with this fragrance. It's just fantastic. I don't know, you know, I gush over it. I've sought out alternatives to it, and I have those bottles. I look for a niche type version of this, something with amped up strength. I just can't get enough of that DNA and that smell. I love the way it smells. So, another one on my list, Chanel Egoiste Platinum. The next one, I was lucky enough to pick this up recently, and because it's, I believe it's discontinued now, or it's going to be disappearing, I'm happy that I picked it up. This one here has 3 simple notes, but just works. When you have Calabrian bergamot, and they went a different route. They didn't put neroli in it, which is a bitter orange blossom. They didn't put orange blossom, which is your standard orange blossom. They went and got a grapefruit blossom. To me, I think that probably gave it a different twist, slightly different than neroli, that makes this fragrance what it is. Now, the performance on it is quite poor, but let me show you what it is. Dior Homme Cologne. This fragrance right here, a lot of people are talking about lately, and probably for good reason. It's got a great, fresh, uplifting scent profile that is just outstanding for the summer. Now, this is going to need some extra sprays. It is not strong at all. There's a reason why it's called Dior Homme Cologne. You know, in a cologne style too. You figure the original cologne, the 4711, this kind of almost, I wouldn't say resembles that, but takes that profile and uses better notes and makes it that much better. Dior Homme Cologne, another great one for the summer. Another one I just recently picked up and pretty much stole the show from the rest of the fragrances that I have from this house, and it is John Varvatos Artisan. Now, I have the Artisan Pure, which I've referred to as summer in a bottle. That one should be a summer fragrance on your list. Why I swapped this one in for that on this list, this one just takes that fragrance, or has that, a very similar DNA, but comes in with a nice spicy ginger note. Ginger is becoming very quickly one of the notes that I enjoy in fragrances, especially when I want something with a little spice and I want something a little longer lasting. Something that says, what is that I'm smelling? Ginger. The ginger note. And you'll see there's going to be another fragrance I'm going to talk about that has that note. So, Artisan, another good one for the summer. The next one, this one, before I even show you the bottle, I'm going to say lemon meringue pie. Now everybody says, some people get it, some people don't. I kind of do. Or let's call it a creamsicle in a bottle. And it is Chanel Allure Edition Blanche. Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche. Now, there's some people that'll also say, oh, this is nothing better than air freshener. I don't know, man. Chanel air freshener, I'd have to argue that point. I'm sorry. You know, for me, Chanel's, there are some similar DNAs, there's similar scent profiles amongst the fragrances with some twists. But air freshener? No. Chanel is not air freshener. So, this Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche, another beautiful summer fragrance that I recommend in the designer realm. The last one I'm going to talk about, and this one is a flanker, but I think it takes the original to another level, and I think it's better than the original, personally. And the fragrance I'm talking about is Prada L'Homme Low. Like that blue back, that faux leather finish on the back of the bottle. This one here takes the iris amber quality of the original. Beautiful sprayer. That amber and iris, but there's one more note, or a specific note, that makes this one just a little bit nicer in my opinion, and that is ginger again. The ginger note in this, added to the iris and that ambery quality that you know about Prada L'Homme, takes Prada L'Homme Low out this way. My opinion. Again, my opinion is my opinion. You might not agree, but I feel that this is by far probably, if not the best Prada L'Homme version, one of the best. I think it's better than the original one. Maybe the Intense would be a little duel between Prada L'Homme Intense and Prada L'Homme Low. It's close. So, those were my 10. All outstanding as far as I'm concerned designer fragrances that you could wear this summer. All of them give you a little different profile here and there. You have lavender in one, you got ginger in this one, you got grapefruit blossom in one, you got neroli, you got a tea fragrance. Broad spectrum of fragrances here. 10 fragrances that are uniquely different from each other. Fairly well priced if you go to discounters. And they're going to make you smell good. So, NYC Fragrance family, new viewers, new subscribers, welcome aboard. Till the next time, remember, if you smell good, you feel good. Have a nice day.